My favorite profit center is transferring videotapes. And the reason is that I can do it in the background, I can do it all day long at the same time as I'm running my other business, because I just have to stop what I'm doing, set my timer, and I can run 4 or 5 tapes, 4 or 5 orders at the same time. It takes me 5-10 minutes to set it up, and then I can go on and either edit, or I can do paperwork or answer telephones or do whatever. It frees your day up, and it's my favorite profit center by far.
Of all of them, my favorite is Video Keepsakes. Video Keepsakes for special events like anniversaries or birthdays, or even for celebration of life events. Clients will bring you little bits of video that they have of a loved one, photographs, slides. They'll tell you their favorite songs, and then you get to put it together into a beautiful package. And my favorite part is when they come in as a family and they watch the video in front of you and they start to laugh and cry happy tears watching the travelogue of their loved one's life go by. It's more than a profit center. It's more of we call it service lines, because with the risk of sounding a little corny, we do believe that we are a community service. And when you see what you bring to families, you really do realize you're giving them a gift. And more importantly, they give you a gift, because it's such a joy to do it. It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite, Video Keepsakes.
The best thing about home video studio is that everyone needs to preserve their memories. Whether they know it or not, everyone has a memory in their household, whether it's a photo or slide, a VHS tape, 8mm film, something in their household that they may not remember, but when they come across it, they'll recognize the opportunity to preserve that memory.
I can't believe how much old media people still have. They don't throw it away, and for whatever reason, it takes them a while sometimes to pull the trigger and get it transferred. But from the day I opened my door to the day to today, I have never had 0 projects in my studio. There's always something for me to be working on. There's always something new coming in the door. And any fears that I had about running out of things to do, that vanished a long time ago. So I pulled the trigger, 8 years ago to become part of a home video studio. Haven't regretted it for 1 second.
I kind of go back and forth. I do really enjoy film. And the process of film, I'm very mechanical and methodical and really try for perfection as best I can with the process. And I like just the fact that there's motion related to it, there's machinery to it, there's a lot it's a great process of going from working hands-on with the film, transferring it, and then of course editing it. And yeah, I like just the old equipment. Everything now streaming or on your phone or computer is just touching things, but there's no noise, there's no gears, there's no motors, there's no physical part to it. And so I really like the fact that things are whirling and twirling and making noise, and it's all hands-on.
My favorite profit center of home video studio is film transfer. I love seeing all those old home movies that come through my studio, seeing familiar scenes like Disneyland, volleyball games, barbecues, all kinds of locations throughout the world. It puts me back and realize that I'm really blessed to be doing this business.
It's hard for me to pick one profit center. Part of my personality is that I like all aspects of video production. I love shooting, I love editing, I love taking a client's precious memories and converting those for them. So quite honestly, I don't think I can pick one profit center. I feel like there are ebbs and flows in the work that comes in, and I feel like because of my background in video production with other companies, I just kind of go with what's happening that week or what a client needs. I do enjoy recording life stories, So maybe that would be kind of at the top. I love hearing stories and recording stories that people have on video for them, but it's hard to pick just one. They're all great.
My favorite part of the business is transferring tapes and film for customers and letting them see things that they've not seen for years. The great thing about this business is your customers are very rarely, if ever, I don't think I've ever had an unhappy customer because you're creating and giving back to them their memories in a way that, just they're happy about it. They're always happy when they pick things up. So that's the best thing. I mean, I've never worked in a job that you didn't have customers at some point that were unhappy, but almost everybody is happy when they leave the studio, and they'll come back and they'll bring more things back in. So it's really that, just seeing whether it's a relative that's passed away or their own childhood memories, those types of things. It's just the joy in people's faces when you deliver their projects back to them.
My favorite profit center with home video studio, I would say, is video production. I've done a lot of video transfers since I started in March of last year, and that's probably I know that's the predominant profit center that I'm currently working on. But I still have the great passion for video production, and I still do a few jobs every year.
Well, a lot of what we do in the studio is geared toward family memories and the transfer from analog to digital, so people can enjoy the memories. I get tapes and film all the time that people can't access anymore. They don't have the equipment to play these archaic, obsolete media. That's what we do for them, is we transfer them over to digital media that can be played with today's equipment. But beyond that, for studio owners that have the desire to want to grow as an artist, the production side of the business is also something that's available to them. And it gets taught at various points of the year by the owners of home video studio. One of the total immersion events that we have, where you can just jump in with both feet in a no risk kind of situation. We have a competition called Backlot. It happens at our getaway, and what that means is that people come in with their cameras and their mics and whatever else equipment that they need in order to shoot a small film. And from the beginning of their time here till I think it's about the day before the award ceremony, they are involved in making a small film. The first year that was offered, I think, was in 2017 or 2018, and I participated with two other studio owners, and we made a short commercial for DVA called The DVA Kid. Happened to win the Hanley Award for that. It turned out brilliantly, and available on YouTube if you look it up. The DVA Kid, check it out. It's a great film.